Hey y'all, do you remember when anime cons were real? We're gonna try to remember on this episode of the OSMquest.
So in this episode of OSMquest, we're going to be playing Kawaii Caper, which is a hack of Honey Heist by Etten. And instead of playing bears that are trying to steal honey, you are playing anime fans who are trying to steal cool merch from an anime convention. It is the mid-2000s in the beforetimes, when anime conventions are still a thing and not a way to exacerbate a deadly public health crisis. CRONCH, the local anime convention in your mid-sized southern town, is in its third year and has unexpectedly risen to regional prominence. Frank Calgan had a few lead roles in lesser-known animes during the early 2000s licensing bubble. He was a fun guest, but wasn't in particularly high demand. In a stroke of sheer luck, CRONCH signed him just before he took the lead role in the hot new anime series Cold Steel Sorcerer. And now, a crapload of people are going to be coming to the Hubert P. Calhoun Agricultural Hall, enough to scare the living hell out of any fire marshal in the Tri-City area. No one involved is remotely ready for the sheer number of people that will be coming to CRONCH this year. Your contacts in local anime clubs indicate that everyone in the area is eager to show their chops, hoping this will be their gateway to regional con community fame. No expenses being spared on the Saturday night green room party, where some of the crown jewels of the staff's collections will be showcased in a misguided attempt to impress guests and visiting staff from other cons. In short, it's a security hole you could pilot a capital starship through. As fans with, let's say, very loose views on property ownership, this is an opportunity to score some sweet exclusive merch. Alright, let's meet our heist squad.
Fuck, I already know what anime con this is. It's not even subtle.
Which one is it?
I want to say it is specifically the Hamacon, one of the early Hamacons, one of the, I want to say Hamacon maybe 6?
It's kind of flavored like Hamacon. It's also like a combination of just every tiny anime con you've ever been to.
I'm trying to remember which one was it where Micah, that was like right before Micah got like really big.
I mean, that was Hamacon 1.
Yeah, that's literally how we got Micah, was...
But that was... Well, no, this is clearly an earlier MTAC, if anything.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The decision is left up to the reader, really. Yeah. Basil, you want to start off?
Sure. Hi, I'm Basil. Today, I'll be portraying the character Jebediah Johnson, or as he likes to refer to himself as, Jojo. I'm an elitist. I remember JoJo's Bizarre Adventure before it became cool. I watched the OAVs and played the video games.
Huh.
His accent's going to be everywhere because that's not his actual voice. He just thinks it sounds impressive.
Yep. That sounds correct.
He is actually the muscle because he actually lives outside this state because he is the star quarterback of his local high school team. His dad's a preacher, but is planning to go to this local monster truck rally, so he booked his son a room. He thinks he's going to the religious conference next door.
Great. John?
I will be playing the character Ricky Turtison. Noted creeper merchandise scalp.
Oh, God.
He wears Creeper like a badge of honor.
He often walks around in a semi-transparent mesh shirt.
Oh. Oh, okay.
This is based off of a real person, by the way.
Yeah, I
For the
know.
listeners at home.
I know. Like, I know the guy.
Yeah.
Umi?
Okay. I will be playing the part of Hikari Angelkin, also known as Steve. No, wait, it's Hikari-chan. Always call Hikari-chan. Okay. And his favorite anime is Ouran High School Host Club, because of course it is. And he also is really into Axis Powers Italia and totally doesn't realize the complicated part of that. He is an incompetent fan-subber pirate, and he acts as the brains of the group. Because, he is super smart translating all this anime from Japanese and then putting it for free on the internet, except his fan translations, kakaiku means plan, and so he will no longer be translating just as planned. He will now be translating it as just as kakaiku, because all of you people just need to know what kakaiku means.
Kevin?
And this is Kevin. I will be portraying Davian Messiah, also known as Bob Roberts. But Davian Messiah is the name of his soul.
Wait. So is he actually named Damien Messiah? Or is he actually named Bob Roberts?
Yes. Okay. No. Bob Roberts is in fact his given name, but anyone who knows him from the internet or conventions is going to know him as Damien Messiah, who is a hardcore shonen fan whose goth phase has rammed right into Bleach. He is carrying a ridiculously oversized foam Bankai sword. He is a hardcore fan, but he's also the face.
So we are a good crew, guys. We are good.
Of course we are.
So you all are staying at the Con Hotel, which is this little hotel, just across like a small access road that runs to the back of the convention center. The con starts on Friday. Are you when do you want to show up and how?
It starts on Friday?
Yes, Friday morning.
Okay, then I will be showing up on Wednesday because you gotta be in the hotel for all of the con shenanigans that happen on Thursday, even if the con technically starts on Friday. Everybody knows it really starts on Thursday night, and you don't want to be tired because you've been traveling.
And because we actually want to scope out the place.
Oh yeah, also that.
All right. Well, in that case, how you get there Wednesday night? How do you want to scope out the place?
Well, what are we stealing? What's the plan?
Really,
before we even go, what are we even stealing? Why are we going to heist some things?
At this point, you don't know exactly what they're going to have, but you know some of the con staff are going to bring some of their
primo merch. Got it.
Primo merch. And it's going to end up in the green room on Saturday night. Now, if you can figure out where they're keeping it,
okay,
you don't have to, you can get it anytime you want.
Well, then on Wednesday I will start out by looking around for where looks like to be the likely places for a con staff to set up a green room.
Are you looking in the hotel or the convention center?
Both.
Well, where are you all going to go first? And is everyone else joining you?
Well, that's up to them.
Wednesday I will join. Thursday I'm just going to hang out in the entry area, the lobby, standing around looking cool.
All right. Well, let's go back to Wednesday. Are you going to try to do this Wednesday night, like scout around? Are you guys going to want to go with Hikari? Or are you guys doing your own thing Wednesday night?
I will join Hikari on his scouting plan on Wednesday night.
Oh God. Do we have panels? Are there panels?
No, we're not good enough to do panels.
Okay, good.
No, we may want to go to panels.
Now, I will say, if you want, like, if you wanted your character to have a panel,
Actually, you're not wrong. My character is an elitist. Sure. But it's actually, yes, Jojo is going to put on a Gundam panel, but he's going to cosplay as Jotaro, and talk about how much cooler he is than Char.
So you're going to go in character.
Yes, he's going to go in character.
All right.
Character from a whole different show.
That's great. And, they just love that sort of thing here. Or their attendee base is going to love everyone. So let's put you at 5:00 on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, the other plan is, if he is obviously now an acclaimed panelist, therefore he clearly will have access to this green room.
Not necessarily.
He is known for the cons for his amazing Gundam panels.
Oh man, I don't want to get...
That's what he wrote in his email to the con runners. This is the first time he's ever done a panel.
So you actually sent an email beforehand saying, as part of your terms and conditions, you want access to the green room.
Yes, for my award-winning Gundam panel.
Interesting. So you get a response, and it's a little short. Like, they probably get this kind of thing a lot, and they say, well, while the quote unquote green room is primarily for the guests and is in the hotel, we will have access to a con suite in the convention center itself with snacks and things, and you of course can have free access to it. You kind of get the feeling that they're by the wording that maybe like they don't want to argue this, just give you access and try to settle you down.
Sounds excellent.
So what we were discussing, Basil's character is going to have a panel. What you all have learned from the email exchange that Basil had is that the green room for the guests is in the hotel. There's going to be a con suite in the convention center itself for staff that's going to have snacks and food and stuff. Jebediah is not going to get access to the green room. They don't say anything about that, but that is a clue.
So we need to explore the hotel.
Yes. So Wednesday night, you all are wanting to explore the hotel?
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah.
We're going to try to identify where they would be likely to put a green room.
So
what's your strategy here?
Top floors, looking around, going down.
Yes.
All right. Is anyone else coming? Is Ricky or Damien coming?
Yeah.
Shall come.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are all, it's early, but you know how cons are, like roaming gangs of kids running around the hallways. No one thinks anything about it. You head up to the top floor of the hotel, which is the 4th floor. This is a small hotel. It's a small convention center. It's a small town. You're out on the edge of town, over by the interstate exit and the other Hardys. So so you go up to the 4th floor and you just start making your way around the hallway. There are a couple of suites. suite, they're all kind of in the 450 range. 450, 451, and 452. It seems pretty obvious that one of those would have the room to hold an event, given that all the other rooms are kind of like they're your standard hotel room, but they're not huge.
Yes. What does the lock situation look like on these rooms? Because a lot of times these kinds of rooms have different locks than the rest of the hotel.
In this case, it's the same as the regular hotel. Like, it's just a key card.
Okay. Excellent.
Makes
Excellent.
it really easy.
Awesome.
Makes it.
That's very good to know.
Are you doing anything else in the hotel, or are you heading back to your room, or what?
I am making sure that I am connected to the hotel Ethernet, because at this point we would be connecting to Ethernet instead of Wi-Fi.
That is true. Well, you could pay for Wi-Fi, I guess.
God, why would I pay for Wi-Fi? I'm going to connect instead to the Ethernet.
Which you probably still have to pay for.
Oh no. All right.
No, I'm going to use my elite hacking skills. To get around their firewall, because it's just a hotel, like it's just hotel Ethernet service in the 2000s. It's not that good. I can probably get it so that I can get free Ethernet at the very least.
Make a con roll, and you get to roll 2 dice because your skill is tech for being a pirate.
Meanwhile, I've got my awesome Alienware laptop set up, and I'm playing some Shogo.
Okay, say it again. What do I roll?
You roll a d6. You actually roll 2 d6s, and as long as one of them is 3 or lower, you succeed.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 1 and a 2, so.
All right. So you succeed, which means your con goes up to 4, your anime goes down to 2, and you get connected to Hotel Ethernet.
Yes!
For free.
For free! Okay.
Time to hit Kaza.
That's right!
Suddenly, the entire hotel's internet slows to a crawl.
So are you guys just gonna continue hanging out in the room the rest of the night, or is there something specific you want to do?
Not really. It's Wednesday night. The con staff ain't even going to show up until Thursday.
That is true. You hang out, get some sleep, get up in the morning. What's the plan for the day?
Hotel breakfast. This is a small hotel, therefore it's continental.
Yep.
So I stayed up all night pirating.
Okay.
Oh god.
I have some tentative plans to hack the hotel's keycard system in order to make my own keycard to whatever the green room ends up being, but I'm not enacting that yet. I'm simply stating that is my intention.
Okay.
And so kind of in low-key preparation for this, maybe some mild Googling of how to do this, but the result is I stayed up all night, so now I'm sleeping in the morning.
All right. And, you Google... This would be something sketchy to Google that if they had like a real IT staff, they would probably catch. They would have some sort of filter set up.
I already proved that they don't by hacking in to get the free stuff last night.
Right, they do not. So no one knows what you're doing. All right, so you're sleeping in. Everyone else is going to go down to breakfast, I guess.
Before I head down to breakfast, I'm going to borrow Hikari's computer and the anime that was downloaded, and I'm gonna start burning CDs.
Okay.
So I can sell those later.
That's gonna take you a little while.
Yeah, it will. I just gotta get the process started, and then
Right.
It's a hurry up and wait kind of thing.
All right. Well, while you're kicking that off, Jebediah and Damien head down to breakfast.
Continental breakfast.
It's pretty much your standard thing. They have like a heated tray for eggs and bacon and things like that. So it's a little bit higher end. There's a waffle maker over in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much anything within reason that you want. It's not amazing, but it's free and there's lots of it.
It's waffle time.
And as you're doing this, like, there's not a lot of people in here. Obviously, this hotel is more used by the convention center. There's not a ton going on right now, and the anime people really haven't started trickling in. So you all kind of stand out, but there's not a lot of people anyway.
Oh, right now I'm in my my normal like jock clothes.
That's right.
So I'm loading up on like some eggs and bacon. I'm getting lots of protein. Afterwards, I'll probably hit whatever exercise room they've got. I'm going to hit the gym, work on my glutes or whatever.
All right. They have like a little bitty room off by the pool with like a treadmill and elliptical in it. It's not much.
Yeah, I'll get my cardio going. That's cool.
Yeah, there's a couple little dumbbells, but they're probably not anything like what you're used to as the ace quarterback.
Try to figure out how to look brooding while eating waffles.
And he's also like incredibly polite to everyone around him at this point in time. He's like, "Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to the big game."
Might I suggest, Kevin, that your character makes a pentagram out of whipped cream?
Oh, yes. Yes.
There's like a nice granny at the table over who like happens to see it out the corner of her eye and like crosses herself and moves to the next table over.
Yes. Hail Satan's waffles.
So
you also make sure to use like the strawberry syrup to really to make sure it's like poured out just like blood.
Oh yeah. So it's extra red.
Granny notices you taking all this time and just like nopes out. So you all eat, I guess everyone else comes down at some point and you're ready to start the first day. Well, not the first day of the con, but like your first full day here.
So after, after he does his exercising and whatnot and showers because he understands hygiene, believe it or not. I know con goers can be like that sometimes, but not Jebediah, not Jojo. He knows how to clean. But he's going to wait and occasionally just check on the lobby until it starts filling up with the geeks and nerds. And he's going to wait and look to find his targets that he can be elitist in front of. And he goes and finds that table of those kids. He's like, "So, you play children's card games, do you? Do you play Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Star Trek the TCG, Anime Hem?" And he reveals on his belt there are like 6 or 7 various deck boxes on his belt.
Oh God!
Almost like he's Batman, but for card games. "What's your game? What you got?" "I'm Jojo."
Oh, you're playing Eric.
I think my soul left my body for a second.
It would be appropriate. So you like it's still early. Like there's a couple people that you run into in the hotel lobby playing, CCGs or something. There's like a small group, and they're like these are not the hardcore people. These are like, what the hell, like
easy prey. Yes.
They are you gonna like sit there for a while and
like I said, I'm going to wait till he sees people playing card games at the tables.
Okay.
And then he's going to challenge them to a duel.
All right. You eventually, like I said, you don't. It's still early. Like people, you don't have a ton of people there. You do find a couple people playing cards in the hotel lobby, and you just wait around until they get finished, and they kind of look taken aback. Although, depending on like your character may not realize how that they're kind of freaked out by this, but they let you play out of kind of politeness, you know, the way you do to that guy at a convention when you're just like I want this to be done, so I'm just going to be nice. What do you do when you start playing?
I play to crush and defeat them, to grind their
Ooh.
bones against my power.
Anytime you make a good play, or you like take that that being
Like,
real
yes, and it's
toxic.
like, oh yeah, like, maybe it's a place like, yes, you may think Garrick was the good Star Trek person, but we all know that Odo was the greatest, although not as good as Quark.
They are not having a good time. They're playing. They're not having a good time with this. What's everyone else doing while, like, because it takes a while for you to find a game and sit down and start playing. What's everyone else doing at this point?
Well, I'm sure I'm explaining to someone that I know everyone's into Death Note right now, and that's the new dark hotness, but it really doesn't compare to Bleach and
Yeah, surprisingly, like you probably managed to find some people who are also into Bleach, into Death Note, since you're talking about it.
There's
It's
got to
pretty
be
easy.
like, even on a Thursday afternoon, there's got to be like 30 L cosplayers.
Yeah. Yeah, you find a couple. Like I said, it's as it gets later, yeah, you start seeing more cosplayers
I just find the
show up.
disaffected kids and disaffect with them.
Yes. So what are Ricky and Hikari doing at this point?
Is it noon yet?
Yeah, more or
Okay.
less.
Okay, if it's noon, is it 1 o'clock yet?
I depending on how long Jebediah and Damien do their thing and what Ricky's doing, maybe.
Okay, you guys, is it 1 o'clock yet?
Could be.
Jebediah? Are you going to keep this up until 1 o'clock?
I could keep this up all day.
Oh, God.
Well then, I have my answer. Okay, so 1 o'clock rolls around. I eventually roll out of bed. I do shower, and I put on my very, very cute clothes. I've got like some like Oron Host Club like t-shirts that I that have been made through ways and means, through iron-on like of screen caps, and I put that on, and I go downstairs to see what all the action is that's happening the day before the convention. What can I get in on? So I guess I'm just kind of nerd shyly looking for my peeps, and also other people who seem to attract my fandom.
Again, like there's not you're starting to see more and more people filter in around the hotel lobby.
So now is the time to play of guess the normies from the convention goers.
It's not that hard, especially like out here. Like most people are coming to the convention center for business or something. They have a look, and it is not the same as like everyone else, like the con goers. Like I said, you may find a couple people in powder blue suit jackets that they're probably going to be in all weekend, if that's your thing.
That is my thing. I go over to those people and start trying to make friends.
Okay. They are also into the same thing.
Yay! Oh my gosh! Who's their favorite?
I don't know who any of them are, so
What do you mean you don't know who any of them are?
Sorry.
I
The
can't.
cool one is. The cool one is their favorite.
Yes,
Or
sure.
the pretty blonde one.
It's America.
Are you more into the pretty blonde one, or are you into the twins, or no? Those are pretty much the two people like. Like I really hate Menenge characters. Like I know they're supposed to be cool, and I know by saying this I probably deeply offend one of the other people who are totally into the Menenge characters. But then those are also just the main cast. Could we please talk about some of the side characters? Like which which non-host do they really like?
I don't know that I've ever seen a full episode, so I
I
don't
really
know
like the
how to
tall,
answer
quiet
this.
guy.
But
Wait, what am I doing over here?
like everyone else, like you could go on and talk to these people for the entire day if you wanted. Like
We're
you know, you
networking.
find people who are just as excited as you are about this.
Yeah, I'm making my convention friends. Thank you.
And see, my real goal, Dylan, is that while I'm putting off the people I'm playing it against, surely my theatrics are going to attract other fellow elitists who have to prove they're better than me.
Huh. Okay.
Oh God.
I hate everything.
Like I said, it's kind of early. You don't really find a lot of that now.
Oh my gosh, when
But-
do we get to get in line to get our tickets?
Like, I assume that I'm doing this, like, literally all day until registration opens up.
Okay, yeah, like registration's going to open up in the evening, like around dinner time, basically.
Hmm.
Let's think. Do you guys have pre-registrations, or are you doing walk-in?
Absolutely pre-registration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we really that responsible?
And actually, I get to go get my panelist badge.
That's
God.
right, you do. Oh no. So do you want to make your way over to the convention center then?
Sure, I'm heading to Will Call.
Okay. When you get to the convention center, like you walk out of the hotel, there's a little covered walkway across the road. Let me take that back. There's like a little roofed area across the road that covers the road. So you can walk across the road. There's a small doorway on the side of the convention center, but it seems to be locked. With a sign pointing you around to the front. When you get to the front, there's a pretty good crowd here. There's not a lot of space inside to line up right now. From what you can tell, you can't see a lot because there's some glass double doors at the front of the convention center, but there's not actually a window in. Like it's kind of these frosted glass blocks in front. You see a bunch more people mingling around. There's definitely a line forming to get in. So you all get in, and it's maybe 30 minutes, and you make it in the doors. When you get inside, you see there's kind of this large lobby area. And in the front of the lobby, you do see a couple little offices off to the side. There is a sort of a kiosk area, set into one of the walls that they could use for registration. They have opted not to. Instead, in the front of the lobby, there is a set of long tables with people sitting behind it with a little sign for will call and walk in and pre-reg. It's pretty clear to you that they're trying to make do with what little staff that they have and essentially group up registration and your entrance security, so they don't have to have as many people going around checking badges. So Jebediah makes his way to the front of the will call line. Everyone else makes their way to the front of the pre-reg line.
Yeah, and when I get to my spot, I'm like, yes, my badge is for Jojo! And then he immediately, like, leans down and goes, actually, it's a Jebediah Johnson. Pleased to meet you. Here's my ID. Thank you.
You see kind of a young freshman in college age kid. Um, he lifts up some papers on a clipboard, uses his finger to kind of walk down a list of names, says, yeah, I see you here, checks it off, reaches into the box on a little side table beside him, picks up a badge, picks up a program guide, hands it to you, and says, we're going to be opening at 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Thank you very much. And he puts stuff on and goes, yes, it is the time for JoJo, as named by the greatest character in animation in any medium, Jotaro Kucho. Yes. Thank you. And then he walks off.
All right. As you walk off, you definitely are projecting that sort of elitist sense out there. People are noticing it, and you're starting to see some like-minded people like get provoked by this, like you're wanting. We'll get to that in a second. Everyone else, you guys get to the front of the pre-reg line. There's a couple of people sitting there. Again, these are younger people with volunteer shirts on. They're just kind of like rushing as fast as they can to, look at your pre-reg printout, mark the number off of a list, hand you a badge, hand you a program, get going. If any of you ask questions, or do you just get your badge and go?
Let's see. We're in the early 2000s. Yeah, I just get my badge and go.
Okay.
I make a big deal about like they haven't like pre-printed my name on there, have they?
No, these are like cheap laminated badges. They had to get a lot. They clearly were not expecting to have to make this many, and like they stepped up as best they can, and it shows. It's a valiant effort, but man, it's not anything as fancy as like a larger con.
Huh. Well, I didn't want them to have pre-printed my name, but now that I know that they haven't, I feel disappointed. Man, this sucks. Okay, did they at least leave a space for me to write my own name on there?
Yes, that is built into the design.
Okay, good. Then I can write my name all fancy on my badge. Make a big deal about that.
All right, you step to the side, you reach into your pocket, pull out a Sharpie, and do this like very obviously at one of the tables just to the side of one of the cashiers.
Oh, and I write it in Japanese.
Oh, God.
Okay.
In Japanese, I do this elaborate like writing of my name. It's very important.
All right. So anyone else doing anything while you're getting registration, or are you just getting your badge and?
How well monitored are these badges?
In what sense? Like, what's
Like
on
how?
them?
No, like how closely are people watching them?
You actually notice that, and it occurs to you, given that you guys are thinking about this from the perspective of a heist. They're definitely keeping the badges behind the tables on something where they're hard to get to from the other side. In fact, there's not a lot on the tables themselves. There's a lot of stuff put behind the tables. It definitely feels like someone put some thought into this. So they're pretty well monitored.
Oh, everybody, you guys need to meet me back up in the room once we have our badges.
I nod
right.
sagely.
So basically Jebediah does find a couple other elitists if you want, or you can head back up to the room and come down later or whatever.
Oh no, I'm going to go provoke them for sure.
Okay. So you all, as Sakari and whoever else is heading back up to the room, you see Jebediah walk up to a couple of other people. Yes, you said you knew a lot about JoJo.
Well, yes, clearly I do. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Ah, good. A man of taste.
Of course. Well, some people will say that perhaps Project A-ko or Robot Carnival was the best production by A3P, but no, it was actually JoJo's Bizarre Adventure from 1993 to 1994.
Okay. And again, I
Out
am
of
over
character. Kevin has been cringing through all of these conversations.
So, what's your end goal here? Like once you've got them provoked, you've got people kind of engaging in that sort of spirited back and forth.
If you want to know the true value of Gundam, come to my panel Saturday at 5 p.m. in the room right beside main events.
Yes, I shall.
Panels 1.
Marvelous. I don't know why these are like these elitists are all like old timey, indubitably. Let's just
You guys
go
aren't very self-aware, are you?
I'm pretty sure I'm very self-aware. Thank you very much. But
Okay.
after I promote my panel, then I go up to the hotel room.
Man, you talk up your panel, and there seem to be some takers. Like, there's a lot of people who really enjoy it, and there's clearly a few people who want to shout you down. Like, they're just waiting to argue with you. You walk off, and you all make your way back up to the room.
Okay. So the reason why I have gathered you all here is because I made us something very important that we all needed, and I pull out and present to everybody something that me and Ricky worked on real hard. Our own individual badges for the convention.
Aight.
Are these like the same badges you had, or are these new badges?
These are new badges. These
Are they
they
just
have-
individualized, or are they actually
Yes.
supposed to look like the con badges?
No, they're just individualized. They're like have our club's name on them, have our preferred names on them. Like they have fancy art that like we scalped from places.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
Yeah. They're nicer. They're nicer than the actual badges, if you notice.
Excellent.
I feel I'm not hearing as much applause as I expected. Why are you guys not more excited about this?
He really appreciates that you named it the Totally Not Thieves Anime Club.
TNT, baby.
We're dynamite.
That's right.
At least mine's black. Like my soul.
Damien's dead on the inside.
So
Right.
my actual goal is twofold. Is that during the day, Jebediah is planning on, again, targeting all his fellow elitist assholes to drum up lots and lots of participation in his Ask a Character panel that's ostensibly, quote, about Gundam. And so, hopefully, he draws enough of a crowd for his panel that'll give everybody else time to be able to actually scope out the green room, probably.
Interesting theory you have there.
Before... And if he really, really packs his panel, that gives him an excuse to say that, no, he was actually the best panelist at this convention. Therefore, he should actually be allowed legit green room access.
Oh.
Huh.
Everyone
Because
knows all the
he is
best
now-
panels happen outside the panel rooms.
He is a convention superstar, you see.
Wouldn't it be smarter to to do our scoping to try to juxtapose this panel then if it's our cover at the same time as the cosplay contest?
Well, he can't help when his panel is scheduled.
Oh, right. Okay.
We can only hope. They thought it was so unlikely to be attended. They did schedule it opposite the cosplay contest.
It's not. Like, it's a little bit before it. And of course, the cosplay contest. Oh, the cosplay contest is Saturday at 8 p.m. So a couple hours after Jebediah's panel gets finished.
Cosplay contest.
Now,
That's
when
when
the
real
thing that
window
we're
will be.
actually trying to go to, the thing where the elite merch is going to be, when is that actually happening?
All you know is late Saturday night. That may be something that you need to work the crowd to pick up. In fact, it might be a good idea to see if you can identify some directors and start chatting them up and see what you can get them to reveal.
Okay, who is our face?
Yo.
Damien, go do that.
Go do that.
Yeah, like I think I've figured out who the directors are, and I'm gonna point you towards them and tell you to start putting on your best personality and start making friends like now. Like just look like a normal suck up.
If you look at the programming booklet, the directors are listed as well as like the rest of the staff,
Which makes them even easier to identify.
Ironically, they're all different people than the ones you scoped out.
And I mean, you would obviously know that like staff and volunteers and directors are going to have different badges, so you could very easily walk through the crowd and pick out, people who might know something.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Oh, but also like I would have gotten my guidebook at this point, so like it's Thursday, so I really want to go to dinner with everybody, and I want to go through the guidebook and decide what everybody's going to go and do.
Sounds good.
Our plans are being undermined by our own weird
Plans.
tendencies.
Like, I'm down with this. I got to find out what all the other cool sounding panels are so I can make sure to go there and interject my opinions above the panelist's own.
Yeah, so you all go out to dinner. Are you gonna eat at like the hotel restaurant? Are you gonna find another place in town? Where are you gonna do this?
The hotel restaurant is so expensive that we can probably only actually afford to eat there one night this week. It's probably going to be better if we can go to like the mall food if there's a food court somewhere nearby. Like usually there are this kind of place.
Yeah, you can find a mall pretty close by, and it's actually
or just the Hardys.
Or just the Hardy. It's actually not a bad idea because if you head to the food court, there's not going to be a lot of people. You're not going to be discussing your plans openly where, a lot of the con-goers are. But anyway, so you head out to dinner and, you walk through the con schedule. There's things like opening ceremonies. There's a lot of different panels with Frank. Ask Frank anything. Frank talks Cold Steel Sorcerer. How can I be a voice actor like you, Frank? Ask Frank anything again.
Oh,
so
Frank's
full
a
of
voice
himself.
actor.
Frank
Yes.
After Dark.
Oh, that's why I don't know or care who he is.
There are a couple of After Dark panels. You see some other, ask a Bleach character, ask a Naruto character.
I want to go to all these Ask a Character panels. These are the ones I want to go to.
Okay, those are just scattered.
What about the cultural panels?
There's some like Japanese food and drink, more than just Pocky, Japanese snacks.
Yes, I also want to go to those panels too. Like, have those people actually been to Japan? I want to go to those panels. I want to talk at those panels. Like, I'm not a panelist, but I still want to talk at them because I know what it's like in Japan.
It's hard to tell from the description because again, this con kind of blew up, and these are not these are the kind of panelists that a small town con is going to get.
And for some reason, the guy who wrote the description book didn't always actually write the panel descriptions. Sometimes he put in just like random bits of fan fiction in the panel descriptions.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's all kinds of things. There's some more elitist panels like what really happened at the end of Wolf's Reign and why Spike Spiegel is still alive, a fan theory. You notice that there's a bunch of cosplay how-to panels, and they all seem to be sewing with Sarah, wigs with Sarah. Like there's one person who's really into this stuff because again, small town, they don't have a whole suite of people they can call on. And I guess pretty much those are concepts I came up with. If you guys want to see a panel, we can fit it in and role play it.
Okay. Well, at the moment, I'm just highlightering all the panels that I want to go to through in the schedule, and
Right.
I've got to figure out when am I going to eat? When am I going? What anime do I want to go watch in the viewing room? When can I go to the dealer's room? When can I check out Artist Alley?
When are you guys gonna steal the thing?
Ooh, anime's
Gotta
least
leave
wholesome
time.
murders.
Pencil in stealing the thing.
Oh yeah,
God.
we actually have a purpose here.
No. That's Saturday night, Dylan.
Yeah, we know when that's going to happen.
We have all day Friday to have fun.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
And we need to kind of keep an eye out maybe for what there might be to steal.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to Japanimation Gehenna.
Why? Why?
In this alternate reality where things are just like our reality, just named slightly differently.
Anime's least wholesome murders.
All
okay.
right.
Yeah, so
good.
there's a lot of planning and scheduling going on within our crew. And sadly, none of it is for the heist.
Yeah. But, the thing to remember is all of these panels, everything in there in this book is something that might lead you to a clue. Like there's a lot going on, and if you can just find the right people, they might get you in.
Okay, so we split the panels pretty evenly so that we have good coverage. There's somebody at just about every panel. Does that sound good to everybody?
As long as we also make sure we have breaks to hit the Artist Alley and Dealer's Room.
Yes.
Also, we gotta go to the video game room. They might have a Joseph's Bizarre Adventure arcade machine. I don't know yet. That might be what I actually want to steal, but I haven't figured that part out yet.
Actually, hitting the video game room is a very good idea because they might be leaving, it could be that some of the primo merch that they've brought is actually some DDR pads or maybe one of those para machines, and that could they may just be leaving that unattended in the
game.
Yeah, in the game area.
There could be game tournament prizes.
Well, the point is that we need to befriend the people in the game area just in case. If it turns out there's nothing there worth it, then we can abandon it. But, we need to check it out and see. So who wants to do that? Jebediah?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I'm trusting your judgment on this.
We probably shouldn't, but
I mean, as we've all learned, my opinions are indubitably the best.
Right. Duncan, can I count on you to make friends with the video with the people in the anime viewing room area?
You mean Damien or?
Yes. What did I say?
Duncan. I was like,
yeah, I was just waiting for who the hell's Duncan?
I'm is that me?
Yes, Damien. Sorry. Sorry,
That's your name. Whatever. We're friends.
These Western names, they all sound the same. Like, they're not interesting like Japanese names are.
Yeah, well, in the words of that tall, weird guy from the anime you like, ruffles your hair.
No, I'm not Honey Senpai. I'm much more like one of the twins. Like, pick one. I don't care which one. I'm just much more like one of them.
All right, so you guys spend the better part of the evening going over the convention booklet. You head back to your rooms. You go to sleep, and tomorrow you're going to hit the convention hard.
Cause we're TNT, we're dynamite. Definitely not thieves. Totally not
TNT.
thieves. TNT.
Totally not thieves. Is that any better?